Welcome to Jenny's New Classical World. Today is a special day. It's my dear mother's birthday. Let me share with you 3 short stories. When I was 5 years old, my mother found a tutor to teach me piano. After the first lesson, the tutor told my mother,
"Your daughter is not intelligent, has short fingers, not talented, not musical, not. She's not suitable to play the piano."
After hearing this, my mother was extremely upset, but she did not give up on me. The next day, she rebelled herself, saying, "I will not accept this curse. I must change it." She did not educate me in the Tiger Mom way. She inspired me with love and patience. Moreover, she turned music learning into games, which further generates my interest for music. Half a year later, a miracle happened. One day, my mother suddenly said, "My sweetheart, you have progressed so much. I can't teach you anymore." Therefore, she searched and found a more professional piano teacher. We were really excited about this new teacher. During our first lesson, after 15 minutes, he abruptly stopped teaching and turned around to my mother and said,
"I don't want to hold up Jenny's future. I want to introduce her my teacher. He is a professor at a university. Only he can lead Jenny in the correct direction. But his fee is 6 times higher than mine."
After hearing this, my mother was happy and worried at the same time. Happy because I earned recognition after my mother's half a year of hard work with me. Worried because the fee to my young parents in their 20s was a heavy burden. Lady Luck comes into my life when I was 10 years old. I accidentally got into the Curtis Institute of Music. My mom and I depart Taiwan and make our adventure in the foreign America. In the beginning, I did not know any English, but still had to attend 2 schools at the same time, taking college courses at the Curtis Institute and academic courses at another school for 6th grade. My family was completely separated. My father had to work and take care of my youngest brother in Taiwan. My other brother was living with my aunt in New Jersey. My mom and I were in Philadelphia pursuing my musical dream. We were psychologically very weak and vulnerable. I often had to write my inner feelings through articles and contributed them in websites and school magazines. One of my writings won a bronze prize. It is called The Snow, a memoir, and I would like to share with you my memoir. Living in this world brings me both joys as well as sadness. The snow, in particular, motivates me to retrospect my broken family. I had never seen snow before while in Taiwan, but mostly glittering sunbeams and brilliant blue sky. It was 11 o'clock at night, dragging myself on the street after all the classes at the Institute of Music. I have stumped just a few steps on the pedestrian precinct. The snow sprinkled down silently from the sky. I looked upon the sky and standing alone, viewing the peaceful scene. And my heart started to struggle. I fiercely wish my family can also sense these pieces of flakes that licked my face. Oh, they were lighter than feathers. They were sweeties that made me weep. This was my first time to sense the soft crystals, and my first time clutched by the pain inside my heart. The snowflakes flew gently all over the place. It made a mini swing circle on the roof. That's the pave. And kissed a little dog on the street. Pulls me directly into this delightful swirl. It was a transparent white paint that painted by the angels. All these seem to sing a mournful dirge while blew by the wind. The whitening buildings, streets, rails, cars brought me to a completely new world, a lonely, colorless world. I was isolated, meander in the street, missing my family in this world. I know myself wasting time, wasting money, wasting life by not practicing. I should have killed my parents because of it. I know what I am doing is wrong and sinful, viewing the whitening building with my melancholy eyes. I was unable to use my brain because it was mostly dead. My heart was exploded, and the snow unable to solace me. Without my family, I am nothing but a corpse. My heart hurts. I screamed with no voice. I berate myself of missing the family, but I can't. The meaning of family carved deeply in me. I shall endure the heavy responsibility. The snow kept falling. My nose kept sniffing. My tears have it falling, but now left dry and steaming. I want to be blind, and this scene has to be just imagination, I said to myself, and sprinted down the path to home madly. When I arrived at home, I gripped on every single key and tear the piano strings down like Franz Liszt.
Before I was 18 years old, I had frequent opportunities to travel the world for performances and participated in competitions. My mother would always accompany me in all those travels here and there, but this in the long term caused her sickness. Once I had to travel to UK for a competition, I asked her to stay at home to heal her health, but she was worried for me to go alone and insisted that she should come with me. Unexpectedly, after arriving UK, my mother's neck pain deteriorated. It was so painful that she could not injure it and was tearing constantly. The hotel workers saw her crying and wanted to help us by calling an ambulance, and she refused their kindness because she was determined to stay with me throughout the competition. She always put me first before herself. To appreciate my mother's magnificent sacrifice, I want to dedicate today my arrangement of birthday song for her. I wrote a birthday song variation in 2017 and presented in Hatch Recital Hall and Morgan Library in New York City. Today's version is a new revision of the 2017 version. In the following performance, it is a courtesy rule that everyone should have their mask on at all times, so it will be quite special. I will be presenting with my mask on.
longer.